The Waffenträger Panzer IV is a Tier 9 German tech tree tank destroyer, and for years the preferable choice of gun was the 15cm. Not only does it have alpha, it's got DPM, but it even had pretty good pen. But, unfortunately, throughout the years, Wargaming has kind of nerfed the Waffle, and in two ways. Its alpha just got nerfed by 40 damage a shot, which means it lost DPM, and it also lost damage per minute by having about a second added to its reload. With those two nerfs, if you want my opinion, I actually think the 12.8 is just a better gun option. Not only do you have 300 more DPM, way more accuracy, but you also carry 20 more millimeters of standard pen and 20 more millimeters of premium pen. Plus, you have 30 more degrees of gun elevation. It's actually quite a huge difference. When you add all those together, plus the fact that the 12.8 gets you directly to the Grill 15 once you unlock it, compared to having to actually unlock the 15cm and then unlock the 12.8, I think it's worth a shot to mess with this gun. And I can tell you that just from a couple games messing around, the 12.8 on this vehicle is absolutely insane. So what does the enemy team have? They got an IS-7, a VK-72, and an FV-2 and 5B when it comes to heavies. When it comes to mobility, they have an STB-1 and a Progetto. And when it comes to TDs, they got a Waffenträger and a Foch. Well, I'm not really sure what I want to do at the beginning of this battle, because it looks like all of our team wants to go towards C. So I'm going to push up to these ramps here, and these are usually actually pretty good positions, so we will detect the enemy if they try going to places. I don't know what else to really do here. The Waffle is not a super aggressive tank at the beginning of the battle, but judging that we haven't spotted anybody towards C route, and it doesn't look like there's anything crossing towards C, my guess is that this IS-7's alone, and the dude's about to be literally turned into thin air. So I'm just going to try and get my take on this guy's HP, so let's drive around here and fire a premium shell. Boom, nice, 355 damage, I'll take it. That is a little bit of hit points we can add to our tally. And, I mean, that's a dead IS-7, so either way, it's a win-win. Now we got, like, the 2 and 5B. Nice shot into his vehicle. That's a pretty beefy tap into his tank. And now we can poke him again, and if he continues driving here... Oh, really? We've got really good dispersion, but guess it just didn't like me there. But I guess we can start reloading again and try another shell into the side of the 2 and 5B. That's better. Nice 465 tap. You can notice that even though that I don't have a lot of HP, I don't even mind trading shots of the vehicle like the 2 and 5B, down to the fact that I just have more alpha. So if this 2 and 5B continues to drive, he's going to lose a lot more health. And, I mean, that's good news, because I want to make him lose a lot more health. We got the Waffle off to the side. We also got the Foch over here, and we got the Prague. I'm just going to start backing up, and let's see. Can I shoot the Foch? Well, clearly I can. I mean, that guy's already dead. We got the Waffenträger off to the side of me, who could be a threat, but I'm not too worried about him. I'm just going to chill, keep on chilling, and let's go for this Progetto. There you go. Nice shot for 482. And at this moment, I am going to just chill here. And let's see if I can stop this Waffle from moving. Nice. And he's dead. Oh, that's great. That's why you sometimes want to take a shot for the team, because it worked pretty well. So, with all these things done, we've dealt 2,400 damage. Nothing crazy. But I mean, we did a pretty solid job, took shots for our team, and was able to showcase everything you need to know. Now all that's left is a VK-72, who appears to have been camping the entire battle. Let's go for a miss on the side of his tank. I gotta say, this gun has really weird accuracy. Like, it's super duper accurate, but it also misses incredibly easy shots. Alright, well, let's push off to the side of this VK-72. There you go, one easy shell. 4 more seconds left, we'll have one more easy shell. 3, 2, 1, and badonk. There you go. That's 3,300 damage dealt, and a pretty solid game, if I do say so myself, showcasing just the Waffle. So, yeah, I gotta say, the stock gun on this vehicle, it's not a stock gun. Let's be real. It is a top gun, and it's a very solid gun option. So, first game we played, we were able to deal 3,633 damage in total because of that fire we got on the 2 and 5B. A very easy game in total, and I mean, right up there second on our team. Not only do we have that game, but all the games I've played in this vehicle have been a win so far. Well, actually, no. The game I'm going to show you was the only loss I had. But I thought that this game would actually showcase just about everything you need to know about this gun. The capabilities, the flexibility that it has, and why it is such a deadly atmosphere to use. So their team has an E100, an E6, and an Object 752 for heavies. They have a Jagdpanzer, a 183, and a Waffenträger Panzer IV when it comes to tank destroyers. Okay, they got a pretty deadly lineup, and they also got a TVP. So I gotta be careful. I gotta be really careful in this game. Everything has either more DPM or more alpha or just mobility. So I'm gonna drive all the way across towards C. That way I can hopefully get a opening shot into some tank that tries crossing. Oh, there you go. And we get robbed. Okay, well that's unfortunate. We've got a ridiculous amount of standard pen, but no amount of standard pen can save you from an enemy bounce. Oh god, 113. Oh god. 113 almost just lost us 800 hit points, but man did he get lucky poking the side of that Yag and bouncing it. Okay, well we got the 183 off to the side. I'm very glad I drove away the moment I did and made that decision because we would have been basically toast. But nice shell for 450 into the beginning of the battle. Unfortunately, we are down 2 tanks and they are only down 1, and we're about to be down 3 for only 1. But this game's still going to be very close at the end of it. So right now we got the 183, we got the E100 off to the side, and this 183 is going to poke it, so we're just going to drive, get a nice shot into his vehicle, make sure that the E6 can't see me, and back in the cover. Okay, we're up to 730 damage dealt, nothing crazy, but we've definitely done something. I'm just worried about like the E6 starting to flank off to the side, or that Yag getting the opportunity to HE me. Now the nice thing is we are running Spaliner, which means that a lot of the HE damage is going to be taken away. But it's not going to take away everything, so if the Yag shoots me I'll still lose 1,000 on average. I don't really want that, so we're not going to try and have that happen. I do know that the 752 is off to the side, but I also know the C100's poking, and that's a nice easy 420 tap right there. And we're able to back up down to the fact that we have a turret and make sure the E100 can't shoot me. And just like that, we have another shell ready. Another easy 661 tap into the enemy E100. I mean, just the alpha on this gun, again, showing its craziness. Unfortunately, as I said, the dispersion on this gun, even though it's incredibly accurate, sometimes just kind of trolls me, and that was one of those moments there. If that shell had actually hit, we probably would have won this game later on. But there you go, easy shot into the side of the 752, and our 113 is going to shoot a shell into this waffle. And while this waffle is going for me, I'm also going to shoot an HE into his tank. Nice 507 tap, and even though I get hit for 707, let's be real, I've got less alpha, and I have the ability to out-reload this guy, so the decision he made was not a very smart one, as he's dead now. We're up to 3,307 damage dealt, and now we're going to try and aim it on, well, we can shoot either the E6, the Jagdpanzer, or the E100. Well, I'm not going to shoot at anything right now because I can't, so I'm just going to kind of chill here. My team has not a lot of hit points left, that's the only problem, but what we are going to do is get a very nice tap into the Jagd's track wheel for 575, up to 3,800 damage dealt. And we're going to start reloading again. Now, if our E100 just YOLO'd their, their E100 and pen the shot, we could easily win this battle. The problem is he doesn't, which means that this game starts to not go towards our favor. I'm going to use the good mobility of the waffle, get a nice shell into this Yag again. We're up to 4,700 damage dealt. Speed past him, and look at that, we're actually in cover. Now we're going to fire an HE shell into the rear of the E6 for 585, but man, my E100 has managed to blow literally all of his health, which is quite unfortunate, because now in this situation here, it's a 1 versus 3. I really, really wish that my shell had now killed that player, but we get a shell into the E6, he finishes me off in the same amount of time. It was a pretty good battle. Overall, really, really good game. And if that 1 or 2 shells we had bounced off that E100 had actually penned, we would have won this game. But that is just the downside of RNG. Either way, we did 56-25, pulled out a mastery, and I gotta say, I mean, the stock gun did great for this tank. The amount of sheer snaps we were able to get off with the mobility, paired with that really good DPM, felt amazing. I would highly suggest to try out the stock gun instead of grinding the 15cm, or just in general mess around with the stock gun. It's honestly great, and it's a very good gun option overall. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. And other than that, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.